Green peas? So, Miko,
Yeah.
do you have a BGM to use?
Me?
Do you have any BGM
Uh,
recommendations?
just anything off Stream Cafe, but it doesn't really fit the vibe.
You have what? Off-stream what?
I just use anything off Stream Cafe, but it doesn't really fit your vibe.
Yeah. Any suggestions for something that does fit the vibe? Cool, sounds great.
Let's just not have BGM.
No, it's awful. It's gonna be so quiet. I guess it's fine. You can also check the OBS camera, by the way.
You mean the camera that's not working?
No, mine. That is working. Is it not working? Oh shit! Right. Now it should be working.
There you go.
Okay. I gave you egg soup. I couldn't find chicken egg soup, but they did have egg. So that's 50% correct.
Yeah.
Actually, more like
I have the whole
66%,
family.
since it's soup and egg. The only requirement that's missing is chicken. Did you what? Did you make the soup or was it like
Mom made it.
prepackaged?
It's but it's like chicken knorr and then egg.
Hmm.
Chicken soup, chicken bouillon cube, and then eggs.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, so there's like no actual chicken.
No.
So I
There
was
was
close.
pork in it. It was actually like yesterday's leftover hot pot soup.
Oh, wow. Uh, okay. Well, did we ever decide on a proper name? Because I went with the last suggestion that we did. That's why I've been
Disgrace
calling
dumbass
it
deep dive.
D4 and not the full name. What was it?
Disgrace dumbass deep dive.
Disgrace Dumbass Deep Dive. Yes. All right. Welcome to the first test for Disgraced Dumbass Deep Dive. I am Shiro, and you are?
Nicole.
Good job. I love how you say through like a bite. Okay. And today's topic of conversation, which I had kept hidden because I didn't want to plaster it all over the place, instead of talking about something fun and lighthearted and cute like Omegaverse or anything else, we rolled the dice, and today's topic is body positivity.
Yay!
Woo! Yay! What a positive thing, right? It's in the name.
Yeah.
Why are you just agreeing?
I'm just here to be your soundboard.
Bro.
Not here to make any actual opinions.
No, that's the whole point, is that you're here to make opinions. Not Discord showing up. Or at least the top bar of Discord. Hold on. I have a panel.
This is going amazing.
Well, that's the thing. I didn't script out anything for this. And you know this. So, uh, but we do have a topic. So we can
We
start
do
with
have a topic.
that. So,
So, body
Miss
positivity, what is it?
Indeed, I was gonna ask. Yeah, what is it? It's
It's a social movement. That's a
yes.
start.
It
Would you like to
focuses.
continue?
It's like a person answering like half the quiz, and it's like, all right, you do the rest. It's yes, it is a social movement, and it's about being positive about your body, or uh body acceptance, I guess. I While I was working, I was just putting on a bunch of video essays in the background, and by video essays, I mean just like a bunch of people talking for hours on end. And it seems like there's so many different definitions for
Let's go with
body
let's
positivity.
go with this one because it's on Wikipedia and that means that they've researched far more than we have.
Sure.
Body positivity is a social movement focused on the acceptance of all bodies regardless of size, shape, skin tone, gender, and physical abilities.
Yep, that's right.
That about sums it up.
That about sums it up. So, wait, let me look up the Wikipedia article because I forgot what you said immediately. I say article like it's okay. Regardless of size, shape, skin tone, gender, and physical abilities, present. Yes, okay. So, yeah, acceptance of all bodies, regardless of what they look like, right? So, seems like a great concept, right? With a great name. So, must be a great movement, right?
Well, it's definitely not a great movement.
Yeah, I think the name of body positivity is very all-inclusive. But um seems like sometimes some people are not as all-inclusive as the name implies. And it's quite interesting to see. Um, so, well, I guess we can talk about some specific stuff. Uh, Recently that happened.
No, wait. Let's go on to the positives of body positivity before we talk about our opinions.
Okay, the positives of body positivity. Okay, well, yes. appearance has always been a thing that people notice firsthand. And there's things like pretty privilege and thin privilege, where if you are conventionally attractive, right, you just people make less comments about what you look like for the most part. There's like a good range there. Um, and people who feel sort of not as pretty, not as comfortable within their own bodies, right? Often are kind of shamed for it because they look different, right? So body positivity is a movement to try and like what bring to light more inclusive thinking, like not only like I don't know. Mm,
I think you're trying to say things like body positivity is a movement that subverts current beauty standards by introducing more body types into the pool.
yes, thank you. This is why I shouldn't talk. But also, it is quite interesting that we chose this as our first topic because the way we stream as VTubers, it doesn't really make sense. Like it's
The
not.
way we stream as VTubers is also like, this is our ideal body type, and that's what we put on show for all of you.
Well, it's a whole. I mean, that's a whole thing you can get into. At least with my motivation, it's not really a body image thing, it's more like a privacy thing, but yeah. But like it's
Oh,
interesting
mine's everything.
to everything. uh but yeah, I'm not sure that's the thing. I feel very unqualified to talk about the topic. Even though it's
You have a
something
body,
that's
you can talk about body positivity.
yeah, but like I don't I'm not in enough circles to be knowledgeable about enough stuff. You know? I just see like people like, oh yeah, like yeah, like if you're healthy, you have a great body, whatever, right? But I don't like I'm I just sit back and listen to other people talk about it. I rarely talk about this sort of thing myself, except in seventh grade, eighth grade. In eighth grade, I wrote a persuasive paper for my AP Lang class because I had to, and I wrote the persuasive paper on why fat acceptance is bad. And then my classmates were like, he's probably gonna not like your paper because he's very liberal. I'm like, cool. Oops. So
It's a persuasive paper. You're supposed to convince people. So, like, if you do it well, it's.
that's the thing. Yeah, you say that, but teachers have biases.
Of course.
Yeah, but most of the stuff that I wrote in there, like I guess it does apply, but it might. I also don't remember much of it, and it might be outdated information. So
Okay, but body positivity and fat acceptance are two different concepts.
yes, that is true. But the thing is, they get so intermingled. It feels like there are people who are fat acceptance who also equate that to body positivity, and then are the people who get angry when body positivity doesn't include enough fat acceptance.
Okay, before we get into that, the positives of body positivity, right? Right?
Yes,
Let's
yes,
not tangent too hard.
the positives. So, um, accepting yourself is always a good thing. Feeling confident is always a good thing. Because it leads
Body
to
positive. Yeah,
yes, well, it leads
go
to
on.
less shitty thoughts about yourself, which is a good thing.
You're so good at this thing.
I'm so informative, aren't I?
And yeah, I was gonna say body positivity can be good because like a lot of people, no matter what your size is, even if you're a size 0 or you're a size 10, uh, you always have this problem about how you perceive yourself, right? Even if you don't have like a body dysmorphia, body
Dysphoria?
dysmorphia problem.
This
Dysphoria is for gender.
no, okay.
Yeah, body dysmorphia problem where, like you can see your body for what it is, but you still don't like it because beauty standards change all the time, right?
Right.
So, and we're always expected, men or women or anyone in between, to always fit into some kind of beauty standard. So, body positivity goes, you're beautiful the way that you are. And that's a good thing because you're not always in body positivity, you're not always expected to fit this like changing trend of body shapes,
Yeah.
because like you know how body shapes and back in like the olden days in Europe
You
is like
old. Yeah.
to be plump because like plump is equated with having food and having food is equated with being rich, so
Yep.
having a plump body is a good thing.
Yep.
But then as we moved on to societies where like the only people who have free time are people that can go to the gym, so becoming like conventionally fit is seen as healthy, and that also is also seen as having money. So it's like that becomes the new norm. That becomes the new like body goal, ideal body.
Right. Yeah.
But now that we have body positivity, we don't have to always fit that new norm.
Right. It's kind of like, or is it more, is it like a there shouldn't be a norm?
Hmm?
Is it like is it more of like a advocacy for like, oh, there should be no normal body type, as in like everyone's body type is
Yeah,
good.
something like that. Because everyone's body type is beautiful. Every we should all like we should have a better representation of all types of bodies on media because every body type is beautiful. There is no body type that is uglier than other body types.
Yes.
And it's body positivity's like whole slogan.
Yes. Yes. Also, like, I mean, that is the ideal, is to have a wide range of representation. And it is actually happening. You see a lot of see a lot of different diverse models nowadays, especially for like common ads
I
like at
mean,
Target or whatever.
the most recent like big example is how Victoria's Secret models they've included disabled people into the runway, and that's really like great, creative, create
That's really great.
brain.
You're real good at
I was
this.
doing so well. I was doing so well.
Yeah, you sounded like a video essay until Crete.
This is why they edit their videos.
Also, I didn't know Victoria's Secret.
Yeah, Victoria's Secret Angels. They had disabled people on the runway.
I'm gonna look it up. Oh, I see, I see.
It became a really huge point of controversy for a lot of people.
Was
But I think it's a good thing because, like, hey, disabled people can wear lingerie.
so true. So, but why was it controversial?
Oh, a lot of people are like, they held on to this old idea that Victoria's Secret angels have to be the perfect version of a woman, and
The
that
perfect. Yeah.
Victoria's Secret angels have to have body types and body shapes that are unachievable by the common man,
Yeah. I see.
which is really toxic because a lot of the old Victoria's Secret angels, they were what was it? It was like a lot of eating problems, a lot of like um just trying to keep themselves in that specific Victoria angel shape. It
Yeah,
was really taking a toll on them physically and mentally.
for sure. Yeah. The pressure to sort of get into that fucking sucks.
Well said.
I know, we're so verbose. Like, hey, you know, beauty standards kind of shitty sometimes. Okay. Did
So getting
Victoria's
on,
Secret ever
yeah.
have Did Victoria's Secret ever have plus size models? Or I feel like I remember reading something about that, or maybe it was not Victoria's Secret.
I don't remember. I only remember the disabled people situation because it became really huge controversy and it came up on my TikTok for you. That's how I get my news.
Yeah, exactly. One of us is TikTok news and the other one is YouTube news. And with that, we cover the entire media spectrum. Okay, they did have plus size-ish models. Okay. Well, yeah. Yeah. I feel like this, especially, I guess, America, right? Like, even though there is still, like, a lean towards, like, uh, I guess, skinnier people, but America is, I feel like most people are, like, more into curvy girls, or at least tits and ass, right?
That's actually like so the current skinny but curvy type of situation. So like the Kardashian type bodies
Right.
is relatively new for like aesthetics. Oh my god, my face is frozen. Yeah, for aesthetics and for like beauty standard, that is a relatively new body type because before in like the early 2000s, it used to be like um there was a lot less curves and there was not like a huge move for women to have a lot of tit.
Mm, yeah. Before,
So
like,
that
yeah.
like the Kardashians started popping off, so everyone was like, "Oh, we need to have that body. That body is so desirable."
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I remember like Disney Channel early 2000s with the low-rise jeans. And I remember like I hated low-rise jeans.
Okay, so we're done with the positives.
Are we done
Let's
with the
move on to the
positives?
negative. I mean, we can just keep on repeating the same thing over and over where it's like, oh, it's good to subvert, beauty standards, subvert norms. But I think that's about it. Because,
Yeah.
like, your body is beautiful, every body is beautiful, yada, yada, yada.
I think like the general sentiment of body positivity is something most people can agree on. Like
Yeah.
the as in like, oh yeah, love yourself just the way you are, that sort of thing. All right. So, um why might why might someone not want to be associated with the body positivity movement?
So, right off the bat, we were talking about how body positivity means that everybody is beautiful, right?
Hmm.
But even that, so to be beautiful and to be considered beautiful, you need to conform to beauty standards, some kind of beauty standard, or else you would not be beautiful. So why is it that we always have to be beautiful? Can we not just be? Can we not just exist? You know,
Hmm.
like you
Okay.
can accept yourself and then want to improve on yourself at the same time. You don't have to want to stay in the same state. You can improve yourself for you. Not that, oh, I can't really change because this thing said that I'm beautiful the way I am, so I shouldn't change the way that I am. No, if it makes you happy to change, so like you want to become more fit and in pursuit of being more fit, it means creating muscles and then your body changing and adapting to that, right?
Right.
That's okay. You
Well,
and you don't have to
yeah.
be beautiful. Like, yeah, that can still be considered beautiful, but you don't have to be. You can just be.
I thought. the whole like you're beautiful just the way you are sort of thing, or like all bodies are beautiful, that sort of thing, was like not necessarily like, oh, you don't have to be beautiful, you just be, but like as in just by just being, you are beautiful.
Yeah, but I'm making the case that I don't think anyone needs to be any form of beauty because um beauty is always in the eyes of the beholder, right? Someone will always be ugly in somebody else's eyes.
Okay. Yeah, I see what you
So it's
mean.
I think it's better if we come like move away from the idea of beauty in general so that you can accept yourself for what you are and what you function as. So this is more body neutrality.
Hmm.
It was just a whole different concept and we should talk about it in,
Yeah,
in another
I have it
thing.
listed like as like the last topic. I was like, yeah, if we need if we need like a closure, like, so what do we take away from all this body neutrality? But yeah, um,
So yeah,
okay,
like your body can just exist and it doesn't have to be ugly, it doesn't have to be beautiful. It can just exist and that's okay.
right. I guess like if you say beauty is in the eye of the beholder, right? As in basically body positivity is removal from like a societal definition of beauty, like a beauty standard, right? Hello, did I get
Hmm.
disconnected? Okay.
No, I'm eating.
Yeah, I figured. Okay. Cool stance. I feel like body positivity, I don't know. I think that's still it's still included in that general idea of the movement. What you said?
I guess so. Depends on how you look at it.
Yeah. Like I that it is I do not like the some of the slogans they use. Like I don't like the term like you're beautiful just the way you are sort of thing. Um and like because like you said, I think being comfortable with how you look is one thing, and then the other thing is like being a bit, I don't know. It's like yeah, I'm comfortable where I am, but I'm comfortable because I know I'm not perfect. Like I'm not giving myself 100 points. Like I know still have things that I need to work on and I can be better, right? But that's okay, right?
Nah, fuck that. I'm absolute 10.
No, Miko, come back.
I'm an absolute 10.
Miko, no. I was gonna say, I was like, oh man, I don't, because I feel like if you eat too much of the hot sauce, what is it?
You'll
Of
get lost
like,
in the sauce.
you'll get lost in the sauce that keeps saying, oh, queen, you're beautiful, you don't need to change anything, you know? And like, that's just like some delulu stuff. So, what do you think?
Oh, right. There's also things like so remember when you said a lot of body positivity is tied to fat acceptance by a lot of people?
Oh, yeah.
So I think body positivity, kind of like communism, is a good idea in theory, but in the execution it's terrible.
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit, my fork went into the soup.
Oh my god.
No.
That's the thing. I think it's something that like a lot of people climbed on board for because it's something that everyone kind of struggles with. But then but as like more people were climbing on board, like some other people came over and then started gatekeeping it,
Yeah.
for lack of a better term.
So like when it started out, I'm pretty sure it was like really good, really nice.
Yeah. And it's definitely done a lot for like beauty fashion industry. But oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
What's a good example? Like Lizzo is a good example for like gatekeeping body positivity, I think.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, I would say so. I think shoot. See, I don't remember much about the details of what
I
happened.
had a quote that Lizzo said exactly, but
Oh,
like
okay.
quoted from a different source. So let me just look it up real quick. Here
I
it is.
remember. Oh yeah.
Lizzo says that the movement has been co-opted by all bodies and has become about celebrating medium and small girls and people who occasionally get roles. Which, what's wrong with that? Because you know
Yeah.
everyone has body issues because body like beauty standards are unachievable by the common man.
Yeah. It's like this is like like way long ago. But like Dove, like the hair products, did
Uh
like
huh.
a PSA sort of thing. A PSA or like some kind of video where they were just talking to little girls and they're asking them like, what's one thing you want to change about yourself, right? And then be like, oh, like I want to have like curly hair, and then they jump to a girl who has curly hair and then they'll be like, what's one thing that you want to change about yourself, right? And they'll just keep linking back into like a circle. So it'd be like, I want curly hair, and the curly haired girl's like, I want
I
freckles,
want
and then a
straight
freckle,
hair.
yeah. Right? And it just like it like loops around like that. Right? And it's kind of this similar idea where it's like with specifically with like body image issues, like, oh, there's always like, oh, I want like this sort of body, even I don't like my own, but I like that person's, since it's a cycle, and it's not just people who are overweight or anything. It's people who are mid-sized or skinnier or whatever still have those same feelings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like yeah, it's a good thing. It's a good
It's a
thing
good
that in
thing.
body positivity we say, "Oh yeah, everyone can get roles. That's normal," you know? But then a lot of people who gatekeep body positivity and turn it extremely toxic are like, "You get roles, so what? You are not like over 170 pounds."
It's like the struggle competition. You're not suffering as much as I am.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
they turn into a struggle competition, and unless you meet a certain threshold of struggle, they're going to be like, "Oh no, you still have the skinny privilege,"
Yeah.
which is like just because, okay, like we're not even talking about skinny privilege at the moment.
Mhm.
We're talking about loving yourself as you are,
Yeah, right? It's
which
like it's
everyone
like
has a
you
problem
can't
with.
be skinny and love yourself.
It's like saying, "Oh yeah, skinny people, they don't have any problems. They're all good. Just because they weigh less than me, their bodies are smaller than me, they don't deserve to be included in body positivity because they already have enough examples in media. They already have enough
Hmm.
rep."
Yeah. Yeah.
Like a lot of like gatekeepers for body positivity will also say a lot of influencers that talk about body positivity are in quotations skinny white girls. Which
Hmm.
like conventionally attractive skinny white people, and I'm like, yeah, it's because those people also get body, like they also
Yeah.
get body shame.
Yeah.
Everyone gets body shame, yeah, to varying degrees, but that doesn't mean they're not allowed to come out and talk about it.
Yeah, exactly. Like, um, I watched a video as I was working, and basically it was a person who was talking about this thing that happened. I think it was like 4 days ago. I don't know. But so do you know who Emrata is?
No.
So she is actually, I don't even know who Emrata is. she wrote a book. Okay, it's called My Body, right? And I think she was or currently is like a model or something. Anyway, she's very conventionally attractive, and but she was like, I don't know the details. Sorry, I didn't look as much into it, but I think she was just like, you know, uh, people made some not so nice comments towards her as she was in this industry, basically. And So she recently posted like this photo shoot thing where she wore like um a plus size uh person's clothing, sort of, as in like specifically the jeans. And then she posted like this modeled picture of her standing in like these really big jeans because it's not her size. And then basically it looks like the photo was just like there to emphasize how skinny she was, right? And everyone's like, what the fuck? And I can show you here. I can screenshot the picture. I'll send it to you. You know what I'm talking about because I
You can
can't.
you can put it on the stream.
Oh, I can put it on the stream. Wow. What a novel idea. We've
Professional streamers, everyone.
ever since Windows started saving my screenshots, everything's been crazier. Okay. It's this photo. She's yeah, where she's wearing very large pants. And then I think some people were like, wow, she's just standing in one pant leg, but she is standing in both pant legs, but she's basically the size of one pant leg. Yeah, and then there were a bunch of comments on the said post that was saying like, "Oh, I don't like the implications that this image is implying," right? And then how I learned about said post is because I was watching a YouTube video of a person who was talking about this, and so Emrata, her book, My Body, is kind of similar to the general consensus of body positivity in that whole movement. Uh, I read through the description on Amazon, but it's a lot of stuff that I it's a lot of big words.
Uh,
Uh-huh. So I'll just read the little review. That says it offers a lucid examination of the mirrors in which its author has seen herself in her indoctrination into the cult of beauty as defined by powerful men. It is more transcendent passages. In its more transcendent passages, the author steps beyond the reach of any Pygmalion and becomes a more dangerous kind of beautiful. She becomes a kind of god in her own right, an artist. See why I didn't quite understand it.
oh yeah, the word Pygmalion.
Yes. But basically, she advocated for body positivity in the past with her book. And so people were like, "You advocated for body positivity, and yet you're doing this stuff where you're modeling in like a very skinnily. How dare you?" Yeah. And so the person who was talking about this in the YouTube video brought up a couple points that I feel like illustrate the sort of gatekeeping idea that gets tossed around a lot, where they said that, first of all, if you're advocating for body positivity, you need to include fat people, by quote, overweight people, hefty people. I don't know what the best descriptor is. And they said that people are only concerned with their own experiences when it comes to body positivity and not about the greater conversation around body image.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you think? Because I was listening to this and I was like, because she was like, oh man, people are like so selfish, they're only concerned about their own bodies and not about everyone's bodies. And I'm like, well, because they only have their own body. What? It's yeah. I'm not sure how to take
It's
this.
okay. Put it this way. It's hard to be concerned about others when you're also barely getting by, right?
I
It's
I
like
guess that's one way to put it.
so unless you can fix what is, come to an acceptance, come to an understanding with yourself first, you won't be able to have enough space in your head to care about other people's yet, because you're barely able to stand, yeah, you can't help others when you can barely stand on your own.
Yeah, I guess. That
So
is part of it.
I think that's why a lot of people, when it comes to body positivity, they're very individualistic, as in like they think mostly about themselves first, like why is my body type not on the media, rather than, oh, we have body type, we're now more inclusive, we have more body types on the media. They look past that, like way past that, kind of ignoring that and go straight to, but what about me?
Yeah. Or the thing is like I don't know. Um yeah, kind of basically what you said.
And
Or
also, at what point does body positivity stop being like wholly good? Kind of like fat acceptance.
mhm.
It's, at what point does it turn into glorification of obese and overweight people?
Well, I mean, I'd say I know a very good place where it stops. It's when your doctor says you're unhealthy.
When your cholesterol levels are through the roof.
Yeah, because like there's this like stand-up comedian. I think they sent her a clip of her to you guys, but I don't know if I did or not. But basically, she was saying how when she was going to the doctor was telling her you really need to like lose some weight because you're at risk for becoming obese, right? And then later on, when she goes back to the doctor after having lost some weight, right? The doctor's like, "Oh my God, you're like actually losing weight." And she was like, "Yeah, of course. You told me I was gonna die."
Okay. Yeah.
But
A
yeah,
lot of
that's where it
more,
becomes
a
bad.
lot of like bigger people who are considered overweight, they get taken less seriously by doctors, or, well,
Yeah,
word of mouth. They say they get taken less seriously by doctors. I don't know if there's actually a research that says they actually get taken less seriously,
I'm
but
yeah, I'm not sure.
uh, so giving them the benefit of the doubt and saying that their experiences are true, because there's enough of them saying it to make you believe that it's true.
Mhm.
I don't know how to phrase this good. Uh, Basically, they say they get taken less seriously by doctors just because just simply because they're overweight.
Yeah, I have also heard that. Um, and I think it is probably somewhat true. I can definitely see like some like bad doctor out there just like looking at someone who's overweight and then immediately being like, "Yeah, you're unhealthy. Get out of my office."
Oh
Or
yeah.
like,
Oh,
yeah,
the ankle pain you're experiencing. Oh, that's just your ankle not able to hold your body weight up. Then just lose weight. You'll
yeah,
be fine.
it's
But like,
so yeah, there is that.
yeah. Uh, so there's probably some truth to that, right? But also
Mhm,
like, you need to see it when you're overweight or more obese, right?
mhm,
It's harder to get correct uh measurements on you because of all the other things that are interfering with the checkup, like your cholesterol levels going way high, or your body fat percentage being higher than recommended levels, stuff like that, right? There's like, it's going to be harder for them to detect things, and there's going to be like, even when you go on WebMD, just for example, just for a very terrible example. Then you go on WebMD. You're like, oh, I have a cough. I should
Oh
go
yeah.
check what that is before I go to the doctors.
Yeah.
And then there's like 50 different diseases
Yeah.
that goes cough, symptoms, cough. And you're like, well, which one of the 50 are there, right? So it's harder for them to narrow down what you have when you have more symptoms, right? That's why I think that's why a lot of doctors want you to lose weight first and then come back to them. So at least they'll know that being overweight or being obese is not
It's not the
uh
main issue. Or like,
it's not an issue, or like you
yeah.
can actually lose weight, so that is not the problem. So the
Yeah.
problem has to be something else, stuff like that. Because if being obese or being overweight is part of your symptoms, then even if you do try to lose weight, you won't be able to.
Yeah. Yeah. I see what you mean. Yeah.
But yeah,
So
there's also
yeah.
the problem of like body positivity going, oh yeah, we need to fat acceptance, and then fat acceptance turns into, oh yeah, being overweight is just so sexy, and then you're like,
Like, oh,
you're sitting there like, I don't want to say no because body positivity says that everyone can be beautiful, right?
yeah.
And then if you say no, you're an asshole.
Yeah, exactly. It's like,
But you also don't want to say, well, let's just all be fat, or let's just all be morbidly obese, stuff like that, right?
yeah.
I'm using words that are so polarizing right now. I'm gonna get canceled so hard. Or even the fact that I feel like I'm gonna get canceled for these things is like uh is tied to how people's ideas and stuff about these things are just so strong
Yeah,
and
right.
so unhealthily toxic. I say that like there's a healthy amount of toxic. No, there isn't. But but yeah, it's like
Yeah.
the word obese, the classification of obese is there that to say that it is too much, you know?
Yeah.
So while yeah, it's okay for you, like so just because you're a plus size person does not mean that you don't have the rights to wearing things that make you feel good and look good when you go out or for yourself.
Mhm.
Because I think that's fucking messed up trying to tell people like, oh, you can't wear this, you can't wear that because you're it's not gonna look good on you. No, that's fucked up. Because what are they gonna wear then? You know?
They're gonna restrict themselves from wearing the stuff that they can't wear by
Yeah,
their
it's like
standards.
before you can come back or before you can even go to having an average body size, average body weight, there are steps, right? What are you gonna do between those steps? People don't really talk about it. Even in body positivity, people don't really talk about it.
What? What? Like in the middle of losing weight?
Yeah, like they're always like, "Oh, you're super fat," and then you're super thin. No one goes, shit. Do you know how much money I have to waste sizing down every 2 months?" Stuff like that, right? So
Okay.
like
Sure.
or like you know how hard it is for me to find workout clothes when I was really fat, stuff like that, right? So how am I supposed to go work out if I don't have the clothes for it? Because the clothes I'm using are not meant for working out. Or like a lot of people who are obese, their body can't handle their weight when they're exercising because a lot of the people who like even for us, right?
Mhm.
Uh we're both of us we don't weigh super over average body weight, but because we don't exercise regularly, our body cannot actually handle our weight. So it's better if we start by swimming because the water will help you handle the weight.
What? Oh, okay.
Yeah, the water will help hold you up so it's easier for you to exercise.
Okay.
So like water aerobics and stuff like that are a really good starting point. But how the fuck are you gonna do that if there's no swimsuits in your size?
You go in
So
the
that's
pool
why
naked, bro.
like it's good that's why inclusivity is a really good thing, because you're like, oh yeah, I need things that are in my size as well,
Yeah,
or
it's
else you'll
like
always have to go tailor it, and tailoring is really fucking expensive, and then becoming fat becomes super expensive.
yeah, like okay. Well, Nike, it's like when Nike came out with like a plus size mannequin with plus size clothing, and everyone was like, "How dare you glorify obesity?" It was like it's
Yeah.
literally just so they can work out. Like, what are you talking about? Man,
Anyway,
I feel like your
I feel like I've
your
gone
thing
off
of
the
having,
rails.
yes, I was gonna say, I feel like you stepped away from the main topic of conversation. Also, since you're not in the US, I feel like your clothing sizes and all the constant tailoring is an issue that's separate. Because I'd say there are enough stores that hold larger sizes in the US that tailoring isn't really necessary.
Oh, over here, if you size up and it's over, like, if the sizes only go to XL and then you size up more, it's going to cost you extra, because they say, oh yeah, we need more textile for that extra size, so
Yeah,
it's gonna cost you more.
yeah. That's the thing.
So becoming fat or having clothes to wear just becomes really fucking expensive. So you end up with a closet that of nothing you can wear.
Yep. Yes. Okay. Well, yes.
I've gone so off
So
the rails, it's hard to come back.
I'm like trying to bring us back to where we were, but I don't remember where we were. We were talking about. Okay, well, I guess we can jump onto here. Hey, so do you know do you
The
know
Muffin Man?
no, not the Muffin Man, but close. Do you know what health at every size is?
What?
Health at every size.
No.
Okay, so it's abbreviated as HAES, and uh it is kind of like a cult. Not really.
Shit.
No. But the person who I think is in charge of it, uh what is her name? Like Linda Bacon or something? Uh
Bacon?
yes, like the meat. Here. Linda Bacon. This this person. Oh wait, was it Linda or Lindo? Lindo Bacon? Okay, sorry. I'm not quite sure. I've heard Linda and I've heard Lindo. Maybe, but yeah. They are a nutritionist, but they spread like awful information saying stuff like obese is not a real thing and that um you can't lose weight, so like don't bother trying, that sort of thing. And uh well, and they're the sort of I don't know what health at every size really is, like if it's like a community, if it's like a all it's a program, a movement, I don't know, but they're kind of the person in charge. But and it's like the end of the tunnel. If you go down the fat acceptance tunnel, this is the end. Where it's like a delusion. You know, we're saying that if saying things that obese isn't real and stuff like that, and being obese, which is not real, right, is it's still healthy, you know, which it isn't. And
Uh-huh.
yeah, so it's all this misinformation. And the reason I learned about said misinformation is through watching this video on a supermodel named Tess Holiday. Do you know Tess Holiday?
No, I don't.
Okay. Um so Tess Holiday is hold on, let me look up her name. So is it actually Holiday, like the holiday? Or it is Tess. Okay, so it is Holiday. Yes. So she is a plus size model, but her weight, like as in her weight to height ratio, would put her in in the classification for obese. Like, yeah, right? But she says in every interview, in every uh like whatever, that she is healthy and that she exercises, right? And everyone's just like, "Are you sure?" Like, I'm like, yeah, you know, especially on the healthy part. And I think it was Cosmo magazine or something, and like put her on the front cover, and people were talking about it because they were like, "Oh my God, how could Cosmopolitan put such a overweight lady on the cover?" Like some comments were just asshole comments, but like others were like kind of concerned, like this is really what we want to be promoting. And like the interview with her in the said magazine is what really ticked people off because it was talking about like her health, like as in like she's really healthy, she has this whole workout routine and her diet or whatever. And going over that, like of all the things, right? And she has like a collaboration with like a workout clothing line, I think. And they took some videos of like her working out, but like since then she has not had any other videos of her working out. It doesn't seem really real. I don't know. But the main point is I kind of dived away. But the main point is basically she's promoting this thing saying that she's healthy, right? And honestly, like I don't have like a problem with her being a supermodel while also being plus size, like that's fine, right? But like the problem is that she's saying that she's 100% healthy, right? And saying that it's okay to to be like her because she is healthy, right? But like everyone who sees her like BMI is like, well, no, you shouldn't be healthy because it doesn't make sense like science wise, right? I don't know.
Okay. If we talk about BMI, a lot of people with the same BMI can actually look drastically different.
Yeah, like you can have like a bunch of muscle instead of fat and you'd have a really high BMI. But like,
Yeah.
I mean, what is she gonna come out and say it's all muscle?
Wow, you're so
Don't
critical. So
shame
my
me.
iPad died.
Yeah, you're calling from. Wait, why are you? What?
No. The face
Oh, your
tracking died.
face. Why weren't you charging it?
I don't have a charger in my current desk setup.
My gosh, are you charging it now?
No, it's too far.
Please charge your iPad. Okay, I'll
Okay,
pull out
I
the
will be
ramen.
right back.
Okay, here's ramen Miko in the meantime. Yeah. Oh no, she's gonna get canceled because she said Tess Holiday isn't healthy. Um, uh,
Okay.
I'm just uncomfortable with like because I feel like she's selling a lie, you know?
Uh-huh.
Like I really even though there's no definitive proof, but I feel like it's not real. Like there's no way a doc would be like, "Hey, you're what you're doing right now, and if you continue doing it, you're good to go." Like I'm not sure. Yeah, but I mean, like other than that, like that's the only real complaint about her is the health. Toxic positivity. Uh, a bit. It's just a little bit delulu. Miko, are you charging your iPad?
Yes, I am charging my iPad.
Oh, good. Okay.
And it's not on this table though. It's like on my bed because the table doesn't have enough charging docks.
Uh, that's fine. Yeah. Hmm.
I'm just gonna like peek off the table so you don't know that my mouth's not moving. and then turn on auto blink so it looks like I'm exist.
Auto blink. Okay. That's all
Where's
good.
auto blink?
I can't find it.
I open.
The other thing is this Tess Holiday is this like plus size influencer. Um the people who follow her and who are also plus size, right, and admire her, right? And admire her for being plus size because she's sort of trapped in this plus size influencer title. They are her like her fans are like against her losing weight.
Yeah, see, that's like the whole body positivity thing. It's like no one's no one is for anyone changing anything at any time. And then so it becomes really toxic when you're like, "Oh, I think I'm getting a little like it's a little unhealthy for me. I need to change." And everyone's like, "No, girl, you're beautiful the way you are. Don't change, baby."
Oh yeah, it's like when people were so mad at Adele for losing weight. Remember that?
Yeah, and then she did it for herself. She
Yeah,
wanted to change, so she did.
yeah. And everyone's like, "How dare you do the
Because
thing that you wanted to do?"
be- because body positivity turns out to not be about how you view your own beauty, but it becomes about how others view your beauty. And you're only beautiful when other people say you're beautiful. It turns out to be that kind of message when people react this way, you know?
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, you want to change? Well, your new change is unwanted here." And you're like, "What?"
Bruh, really?
Like, say you had really low BMI and you're like underweight, and everyone's like, "No, BB, you're so beautiful, BB."
Infantilization.
And you want to like gain weight healthily, but no one wants you to gain weight because they're like, "Oh, you're still so beautiful. Don't gain weight. You look so good the way you are." That's just a one-way ticket to an eating disorder.
Uh, yeah. That's the thing. It's like I remember being or I remember being like super upset when my weight kept climbing as I was like growing taller. And I was like, and then like you're like looking back on it, you're like, bro, seriously? But yeah, in my head, I was like, I'm gonna remain this weight that I am at in like seventh grade for the rest of my life. But that did not work out.
And your mom's head, that's also the same.
Funny thing is,
Sorry.
my mom's suggested weight is literally my seventh grade weight.
See, what did I say wrong? Same though. My mom suggested weight for me is also my 7th grade weight.
Something about seventh grade. We all thought it was our lowest moment, but it was actually our peak. Oh man, but yeah.
Ah, yes, being under 5 foot tall.
You were under 5 foot in seventh grade?
No, I might have been just like exactly 5 foot or like 4 foot 11.
Okay, so like Nick.
Don't out Nick's height like that. The fuck.
I'm sorry. Nick isn't 5 foot. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Nick is
Nick
taller
is
than
actually
five
six
foot.
foot ten.
Yeah,
Nick is
exactly.
6'10". Nick is big, big macho man.
That's right. when Nick walked into the room. I lost my train of thought. She hits her head on the
When Nick,
ceiling.
when Nick walked into the rooms, complete
Just
silence.
that's it. You turn on the ceiling fan, it just hits her head. Oh wait, wait. Oh, what? I thought you were five. Oh, oh.
She thought you were 4'11".
No, I thought you were 5'1". Oh, it's okay. I say I'm 5'7", but I'm 5'6.9". No, Nick. I'm sorry, Nick. Nick. Body positivity includes height. You shouldn't be discriminated against
It
for.
actually does. It actually does include height, though. Okay, this is the funniest thing.
Yes.
So, in certain like um, Asian circles,
Mhm.
women would actually like taller women. Like, what was your height again? Like 5'7", right? Like 5'6", 5'7". So
Yeah.
5'7" and up will actually actively make themselves look shorter, so that they'll be more desirable because men are short and they don't
Uh-huh.
like taller women.
How do they make themselves shorter? They just squat everywhere? They
No,
don't
they'll
stand
like.
up?
I had a friend who walked hunchback just to look smaller.
Oh my gosh. Not the
Or like she
hunchback.
would always wear like the flattest shoes, like the flattest sneakers she can find, the flattest like anything she can like anything super flat
Okay.
with no heel support at all. She'll wear that so that she doesn't look taller than like any taller.
Gosh.
So that men will view her as more desirable, so that she fits more in the in quotations beauty standard because girls that are too tall are also undesirable apparently.
Yeah, you've ever seen Tall Girl?
Fuck off.
So yeah. I think a good movement for I think a good move for body positivity is to, and it's already happening, I would say too, it's just to move towards health before appearance. Is that body neutrality? I don't remember.
No, no, no.
No,
Body
that's something
neutrality is
different.
accepting your body for what it does. So like
Okay.
I love my legs because it lets me walk and run, stuff like that.
Gotcha. Okay. I also heard uh I don't know what it's called though, but the health thing, which I think is a good take on it, which is basically ignoring physical appearances, right? If I do what's the healthiest for my body, as in like sleeping properly and like eating healthy foods and exercising, all that stuff, right? Then that's like, and that's what I should achieve, work to achieve, instead of trying to lose weight or trying to get like some part of my body looking different.
And instead of trying to get a BBL.
Yeah, exactly. BBL, a nose job. What else do people do? Liposuction.
Okay. BBL is a type of liposuction.
Oh, I did not know that. I got actually, well, I should have known that. That makes sense. Don't they put the fat? They take the fat and they put it in your butt, right? That's a
Yeah.
BBL? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. And I heard like when you get a BBL, you're like in a wheelchair for like a month.
Yeah.
Jeez. Surgery is scary.
Also BBLs are like really deadly.
Yeah, like it's such a risk for a big butt.
And it hurts like ass, like
Hmm.
actual ass.
Yes.
The healing process is stupid.
Hmm. Wait, it's stupid? As in
Like it's
really
stupid
long?
painful.
Oh, I see. Yeah, yikes.
This episode ends here because I'm out of food.
No. Oh, let me look at my list of stuff. I think I went over everything though that I wanted to talk about. You want to talk about height?
I mean, yeah, like I said, height is so like we don't normalize height enough actually. We always talk about normalizing body size, but
Hmm.
but that's horizontally and never vertically.
Oh yeah, your vertical body size.
Like you're always talking on the x-axis and never the y-axis because like women who are too tall are undesirable, men who are too short are undesirable. But what is too tall or too short, right?
Yeah. Well, I
And
mean,
it's not like people can just like cut their legs off or like walk on stilts all the time or something, right?
there is a surgery to make you taller by like adjusting the bones in your legs. And I heard it's extremely painful and awful, but some guys are ready to do it.
Yeah, and I think that's stupid as shit.
It is pretty stupid. Yeah. I remember watching um like street interviews in China. And this was a while ago, so it probably changed. But this person was going around in like a mall and asking like, "Oh, what's like ideal female appearance?" Right? And a lot of the stuff they were saying is very standard East Asian beauty standards, but I think it's very funny that they started spouting out numbers because I think it's like that's such a like you never hear that if you were to go on like Western streets and like ask people about like what their ideal female
Yeah, she
appearance is
has to
like.
weigh under 50 kilograms.
Yeah, not even under, like exactly. Like she has to weigh exactly 50 kilograms. And she has to be exactly 160 centimeters tall. I'm like, what numbers are you pulling out?
No, that number is too realistic. 160 and 50 kilograms is too realistic. Most of them are like, oh, she has to weigh like 40 kilograms and be 160 centimeters
She has
tall.
to be an
And that's like way
actual
under.
child.
That is way underweight.
Yeah.
And then you ask some men in Asia, and they're like, "What do you think is overweight for women?" And then they'll be like, "Oh, 50 kilograms is too heavy."
Yeah, it's so fucked up.
And like most women weigh 50 kilograms. Excuse you.
Yeah, right? Jesus. Even like look, Danganronpa on their character profiles put their weight, like the weight of the character on the profile. And like I just like running through it, I'm like, these people are so like they're sticks, but like it doesn't look like it. They're not drawn as sticks, but they are sticks if you put height and weight in perspective. Like, I don't know. What do you think of boobs are made out of air?
Oh yeah, she must have huge hungers and weigh 45 kilograms.
Like half the weight is the boobs.
The only weight in her body is in her chest. You know that like mummified alien thing? She gotta look like that but have huge hunkers.
The alien they found in Mexico or something? Was it
Yeah, the
Mexico?
alien they found in Mexico.
Oh my god. That, but huge knockers. Not gonna lie, kind of what some of the, I think what the Douyin TikTok filters do to your face. They make you look like an alien.
If we're talking about filters, we're so off topic now. We're not even body positivity
I don't
anymore.
care anymore.
But
Yeah.
this talk show is not gonna go over so well. But anyways,
Was it ever going to go well? Like, maybe we should rename it to something about diverging from
I mean
topics.
that's why it's called disgrace.
Disgrace, dumbass, deep dive. But deep dive into like, and then you do like a swerve at the end, like a wrong turn. When's the next one? It's weekly, so we're gonna try to do it every Sunday around the same time we started today. if Miko isn't late. If Miko wakes up on time.
Okay, I wake up late one time.
One time. Yeah. We'll keep a streak. Those like I'll change the background so there's a chalkboard. And then like on one side it's like days Miko was late, and then the other side is days Miko was on time. Or no, like one of those counters where it's like 0 days since Miko was late.
But yeah, I saw a lot of like TikTok filters that are trending in Korea for
Yeah.
like girlies in Korea are using. It's all overexposed filters that make you look really white.
Oh shit,
And
really?
like
Yeah.
and then a lot of filters will have nose contouring.
Yeah.
Which like yeah, nose like contouring, whatever, but like it's very specifically just the nose that is being contoured. Because in Korea they like it when you have a higher nose bridge. A more Eurocentric nose.
Yeah. Which I honestly never understood. I never liked the high nose bridge.
I
But my
like
mom did.
like a mid I like a mid nose. Like not like super Eurocentric, but not super flat.
Oh right, I remember my mom telling me to like. Did your mom ever say things like you squeeze the nose bridge like around
Oh
between
yeah,
your
when I was
eyes and nose?
younger, when I was
Yeah,
younger.
like make sure you squeeze it while you're young so you can make it stand taller. Oops.
There's probably some truth to it, but it doesn't work 100% because like even if you get it to like be a little pointy, there's no cartilage there to hold it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. When I was younger, I thought there was cartilage there because my mom was like, "You can squeeze it." I was like, "Oh, it must be
You get
cartilage."
you can squeeze it so the the cartilage will grow.
Yeah.
Nah, that's not how it works. But you
No.
can get like a surgery done. So the rhinoplasty here in Asia, it's not the same rhinoplasty it's as in like the western parts of the world because western part rhinoplasty is usually about making your nose smaller
Mhm.
because the westerners like smaller noses and Asia likes taller noses. So in Asia, it's you take the cartilage from the back of your ear
Mhm.
and you stick it in your nose to have a pointy nose.
Oh. Oh,
Like they'll
okay.
take the cartilage from your ear and then they'll shape it and stick it in your nose.
Oh, wow.
And then for the bridge of your nose, right?
Mhm.
Because the bridge, most people's nose bridges in Asia are pretty flat. They'll take a stick of silicone and just stick it up there,
Oh
so it
god.
becomes a fake nose bridge, and they'll like,
Yeah,
and
that's what
so
I was thinking.
you'll have the slope created
Mhm.
with silicone and the tip created with the ear cartilage.
Yeah. Oh my god. I'm just like Frankensteining your nose. Did you ever
If you tell
watch?
your mom this, she's
Yeah.
gonna be like, "Oh yeah, that's so normal."
Nah, my mom doesn't like plastic surgery. She thinks it's too scary.
No, that's just because she thinks it's scary, but she probably likes the end result.
That's true.
Like, never for myself, but if you would go through with it.
But for you,
Oh, honey,
uh,
you need a new nose.
oh my god. What was it? Oh yes. Did you ever watch? Because you were talking about the nose thing. Did you ever watch like those like overly done makeup being like removed, like those sorts of showing
Oh, the
videos?
one where so they put corn flour and foundation together to sculpt their new nose and then
Yes.
put makeup over it and they
Yeah.
scrape it off and their nose just goes away.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking of when you were saying they put silicone on there. I was like, oh, or you can, build your own nose bridge DIY at home. Oh yeah. We moved from body positivity to Asian beauty standards. Oops.
I mean, we can tie it back because Asian beauty standards doesn't leave a lot of room for body positivity because a lot of Asians believe that if you lean too much into body positivity, and fat acceptance, you're glorifying fatness, and that is like everyone views it as extremely unhealthy. Or well,
Yeah.
not everyone, but most people view it as extremely unhealthy because they're like a lot of people will view things from America actually, because most of these ideas come from the West, and
Yes.
the big country that represents the West currently is America.
Yep.
A lot of people view it as like, oh, you're gonna become as fat as the Americans. Do you know how high their obesity rates are? Stuff like that, you know?
Yeah. Even in the street interview video that I watched, right? They were talking about like they mentioned too. They were like, "Oh, nowadays like Westerners have like a more like lenient view on beauty." Or like there's like the in the West like people like the more curvier girls. And they were talking about that. So it's definitely prevalent in the minds. And yeah, but most people in Asia don't don't follow that ideology.
Like, are they gonna treat you any different when you're fat? Not to your face.
Oh no. Did you ever watch that Vice video? There's a really good Vice video on uh like body weight in Asia. Well, I think it
No.
was China specifically. I can send it to you. But it is a very good video, and I really like uh the Zumba instructor that they interviewed because they have like three main women that they were interviewing. One is a Zumba instructor, the other is like a former idol and turned influencer sort of person, and then the other person is also an influencer, but she's sort of like an activist for to prevent and eating disorders and stuff. So uh oh my gosh. Here, I'll send it to you. Maybe you'd have name.
Nah.
You haven't? Do you
Nah.
know about they start off with like a little montage. Do you know about the Douyin like skinny challenges?
Oh, I've seen one where it's like, you're so skinny you can create a space in your collarbone to put water and fish in it.
Yeah, like insane shit like that. But yeah. Um
Other
but
things we should normalize, I think, in terms of beauty,
mhm.
it's like acne, because everyone gets acne, but
Oh yeah,
everyone's
for
just
sure.
like, oh, I want clear skin so bad. Oh, I can't believe I have one single set on my face.
Yeah. And like acne and also the sort of like the poreless photos of like supermodels that just like don't have skin texture because it's just like edited out like an alien.
No, actually, when you're doing Photoshop edits, you're taught to keep the skin texture. So if they look like they don't have any skin texture, like it's super poreless, it's probably the airbrush finish of the makeup.
Yeah. Okay, that's probably.
I guess there's a way when you do Photoshop to separate the texture layer from the color layer, and you're supposed to only fix the color
Oh,
layer and not the texture layer.
yeah, yeah,
So you
yeah.
keep the texture the same.
Yeah, man. Yeah, acne fucking suck. I thought my mom told me it was like, yeah, once you grow older, you stop having acne. That is such a lie.
Yeah, that's such a fucking
That's
lie. I still have acne, and I woke up today and I look at my nose, and there was like I think I didn't wash my face properly the night before, maybe.
Mhm.
So I woke up and there was just a bunch of zits on my like little pimples on my nose, and I was like, oh fuck. I
My
need to
God.
change my entire skincare routine just to get it away.
Yeah. It's so man.
Now I'm using like fucking. Can I say brand like names of brands on here?
I don't think anyone cares. Go on. What's your skincare routine, Miko? How do you get your skin looking so flawless in 2D like that?
So I use La Roche Posay.
Oh wait, I've heard of that. Or did I hear about it from
Yeah,
you or in a commercial?
I don't know.
How do you spell it? Or I'll figure it out. Google will know what I'm saying.
La Roche Posay. It's
Okay.
actually pretty good. It's um I think they made it to combat to go head to head with Eucerin, but
Okay.
La Roche is still like relatively new. So it's not as famous and the skincare like it's more cosmetic leaning than it is skincare leaning, but it's trying to be skincare, trying to be medical. So
Yeah.
it's trying to go head to head with Eucerin. That's the impression I get, anyways. You can ask someone at the L'Oreal group what it actually is. I don't think they'll tell you though.
Also, Zay saying that they get a bunch of ads.
It's actually
So
pretty
it
good.
is
It's actually
probably
pretty
from
good.
the ads. Okay.
There's like the was it?
Yes.
There's this like La Roche Posay B5 bomb. Yeah, that
B5?
one. It helps with redness on your skin and also helps hydrate your skin. It's really nice. But what I'm using is their micro peeling face wash and their uh peeling quotidian. It's a fecular
What?
serum.
Okay.
It's called a fecular serum, and it helps with like uh your marks and imperfections and stuff. It says it's daily peeling. I think that's just because it has salicylic acid in it, but it's supposed to help with your pimples. So I'm
Mm.
using that right now. I'm gonna be using this for like a month, and then I'm gonna switch back to my normal skincare routine.
Oh, because of the nose. I see.
Yeah, they're actually really nice. Pretty gentle on the skin too. But then like maybe I'm a little biased because like I like a lot of L'Oreal group cosmetics, and La Roche Posay is under L'Oreal group.
Okay.
Did you
Yeah.
know that the L'Oreal group is actually a family-owned business? Family-owned, like a really huge quotations.
Like their last name is L'Oreal.
No, it's like uh, what do you call it?
Yeah, like
It's
family owned.
actually owned by the Benton Court family, but it's like the share ownership is largely still by the family that created L'Oreal.
Ah, okay, okay.
Oh,
I forgot. I what? I have a cleanser and I don't remember the name of it. Yeah, I don't remember the name of it, but I remember my friend used it once when we were um traveling and she was like your acne or not your acne, your cleanser makes my skin dry as fuck. Like I feel attacked because it is. That's what I wanted. And I
if
don't
your
know if
cleanser makes your skin dry, you need to follow it up with a moisturizer. But
I
technically,
mean,
always
yes.
follow up cleansers with moisturizers. Always.
Yeah. And that is what I do. But um
Sometimes I don't.
Nico.
My face dry as shit.
Nico, especially, I don't know, maybe because you live in warm weather, is the is the air quality wet or is it dry?
It's humid. It's so fucking humid.
Yeah.
I put on like cream and the cream just melts off my face because of how much sweat I'm producing.
Yeah. Yeah. See, it's important if you to moisturize here since it's dry as fuck. Or it gets like super dry in the winter. Your face just crackles.
What other things should we
We
since
really
we're on
branched
like
off.
we're just talking about normalization of stuff. What other things should we normalize?
Um,
Normalize having thin eyebrows.
yes. Normalize. Oh, wait. What's your stance on the body hair?
No body hair for anyone, thank you very much. But if you have it, it's fine. Whatever. I'm not gonna force you to shave. But if you ask me if you should shave, I will say yes.
Okay, cool.
I
Agreed.
just think that body hair, especially like underarm hair, like for your armpits and stuff,
Hmm.
it's just a breeding ground for bacteria because you increase the surface area over there, which just means you'll smell worse, you know?
Yeah. Also, it's just like, no, it's like uncomfortable for me at least.
Yeah.
Underarm hair.
But yeah, that's just that's just me. But like, should we normalize having body hair for women? Yeah, definitely. For men, no. Let's normalize them not having hair.
Let's turn it
No,
around.
actually.
Men must have shaved legs and shaved chest. Not a single speck of hair other than their head.
Oh, they barely even have hair on their heads. So do you see
I
that
wasn't gonna
receding
say
hairline?
anything.
No, I'm joking. Normalize being bald.
Normalize being bald. Normalize, yeah. Yeah. Male patterned baldness. What do you call it?
Male pattern baldness.
Male pattern baldness. It is. It is a thing I heard the Try Guys talk about.
Like, there's no shame to going bald. It's fine. It happens. But a lot of people don't like going bald because it makes them seem old because it's like associated with age. You only go
Yeah.
bald when you're old.
Yeah.
So a lot of people who are like still in their 30s and then their hair starts receding, they get super stressed and super panicked about it.
Hmm. I remember.
Because
Have
a
you?
lot of our beauty
Yeah.
standards ties with youth, like to always look youthful, to always look young.
Oh, true.
But there's no harm to aging, I think. It
Oh,
happens.
those
It's
those
normal. It's
TikTok
natural.
not aging videos that I did not watch. Like the straw that doesn't wrinkle your skin or something. Have you seen those?
No.
I remember like I haven't it's because I don't have TikTok, right? So I only see it when people make a YouTube video talking about it. And it's like TikTok has a thing with like not aging, and like trying to prevent wrinkles at like well, they're like a teenager or something.
I mean, okay, wrinkle prevention. If you start early, they say, the earlier you start, the more you can prevent.
Yeah. But like normalize having wrinkles.
Yeah, I don't think we should be afraid of having wrinkles. I mean, I'm trying to move out of the mindset that I don't want wrinkles. I'm trying to accept the fact that I will have it no matter what I
Yeah.
do. Because, like, people are like, oh, you need to smile less because if you smile more, you're gonna have, like, smile lines when you're older. And I'm like, but that's just such a sad way to live.
Yeah. It's like you grow older, you have no smile lines in there. And what did that say? It's like 14-year-olds getting super strong stuff for wrinkles. Oh, that's what the video was about? Yeah. Yeah,
But
it's like it
if
just feels like
I
something you shouldn't be worrying about at that age.
if I take my mom as an example for how I'll age in the future, I don't think I have much to be afraid of because mom doesn't have that much wrinkles either. Her skin's really good.
Don't they say Asian don't raise it?
Not my aunt. My aunt raisined really bad.
It's still raisin. Just raisin like once you hit like 60, 70.
But like even with my mom looking pretty wrinkle free, she's still like, oh my god, do I look old in this photo? Oh, I can't believe my neck is so flabby. And I'm like, mom, you look okay.
Mom, please. Does your mom use a lot of anti-wrinkle stuff?
No, actually.
Oh, cool.
She just hydrates really well.
Oh, that's
Like
nice.
hydrates her skin and then hydrates her body too.
Good, good. I think my mom used to use a lot of anti-wrinkle stuff, and I think she just like stopped caring.
And expensive.
It is expensive, yeah. Or it was like, but like in our drawers, we still have so many like tiny packs of like free sample shit that my mom kept.
Oh, you should throw them out someday because they do expire. And they
Yeah.
won't work as well or like they'll smell weird.
My mom gave me,
Or they'll like instead of reducing your acne, they'll create more acne. Just
yeah,
throw them out.
like when I went back home, I forgot to take my skincare stuff with me, and my mom was like, "No, it's okay. I have some for you." So she gave me like this really old cleanser, and it smelled kind of weird. I still used it though. And hey, everything worked out fine. Hello.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else to normalize?
Anything else to normalize? Normalize having a sixth pinky.
That's true. If you've ever seen Gravity Falls. Yeah. Hmm. I didn't think he was real until Gravity Falls. And I looked it up. I was like, oh. So, Gravity Falls is great representation. Are you okay? I keep hearing things.
Oh, I'm rocking my chair.
Oh, okay.
My bad, my bad. I'll lock it.
No, it's okay. I was just worried because it sounded almost like a living being. So, yeah. Oh, eh, mm.
I need to have a better skincare routine though. My face is like I cannot lose to my younger brother when it comes to having clear skin. I am so mad.
The thing that finally worked for me, because it's different for everyone, right? Um, is adapalene gel. I think it's like yes, it's like 1%, or no, 0.1% of adapalene or something. And it's like a thing that you use to treat acne, but you use it after you cleanse, and then you use the gel, and then you moisturize.
For topical retinoid for acne. La
Yes.
Roche-Posay also has it. Wow.
Oh, hey. Within brand.
Effectclear Effectclear Adapalene Gel acne treatment.
Oh, yeah.
Once daily.
Yeah.
Treats acne, prevents acne.
Yep. Or
You
acne.
know, maybe I can get my brother-in-law to buy it for me. Just go like,
Yeah.
pretty please.
Pretty
Not
please.
even like, not even asking my sister to buy it. Just like my brother-in-law because I have a better chance at like getting him to get stuff.
Don't you want me to be beautiful? I mean, don't you want me to forget the societal standard of beauty so and feel more comfortable in my own skin because that's what being body positive is all about.
Because if I ask my sister to buy it for me, she's gonna be like, "Why don't you buy it yourself?" And if I ask my brother-in-law to buy it for me, he's gonna be like, "Well, I guess I could." Use all of your family members equally. The moment they become a family member, you get to use them.
You get to use them. So if you go out and adopt,
What?
you can grow an army. It's insane thinking. Oh, Miko,
Yeah.
what's your what's your stance on double eyelids?
I don't give a shit.
Because I feel like it's such a big deal people make for such a
Yeah, in
small fucking
Asia,
change.
in East Asia, it's such a big fucking deal, and like most of them, they go change it to have it look supernatural in East Asian eyes.
Mhm.
You can't have like the same dramatic double eyelids as Westerners have. It has to be like pretty thin, and I'm like, it barely looks like any
Yeah.
like it barely looks like you went from monolid to double eyelid. It just looks like monolid to a lesser monolid. But they say, oh, it makes your eyes look bigger. And
Yeah.
I'm like, nah.
Does
That's your
the
makeup talking.
I guess there are some instances where it looks bigger. Like I'm not quite sure what it's.
Like, for me, I have the double eyelid that's like super close to my like the eye line. It's also like when I open my eyes, it's not that drastic. It's not super there. And it's really annoying because when I put on eyeliner, I'll open my eyes and the eyeliner will be like covered by
Oh
the
yeah.
eyelid, and
You can't see
and yeah,
anything.
that like you can barely see that it's there, or like the line looks thicker than it actually is, stuff like that. That's annoying. That I want to get fixed, like plastic surgery,
What?
but also like why would I need to do that? I can just eyelid tape can fix it just fine. It's whatever, really. Or like I don't even like using eyelid tape because it gets really fucking like applying it is annoying.
Yeah, it's
It
just
doesn't feel like
oh
anything, but applying it is a little annoying.
yeah.
But yeah, it's like it's not that important to me. It's just my eyeliner looks uneven and that irks me a little bit. So like, but is it worth the huge chunk of money to go get plastic surgery to fix it? No, but if someone's gonna do it for me for free, that's fine.
Yeah. Maybe if you come out and say you want to be like BTS Jimin, you can get free practice surgery.
No, I don't want to be the next Ollie London. What the fuck?
Well, that's a and wasn't that the conspiracy? Was he was like saying all this crap so that he could get free surgery to like look how he
He
wanted.
didn't. He paid for them.
He paid for them? I
Yeah,
thought
he
they
paid for
paid it
all of
for
them.
him.
No, no, no. He paid for all of them.
Okay, never mind. Conspiracy over. But yeah, wow. Um, normalize non-double eyelid. Normalize
Normalize
monolid.
monolids.
Normalize in Asia
Well, like some people,
specifically.
yeah, in Asia, because if you normalize monoliths in Western stuff, like it's not a normalization. A lot of people just fetishize monoliths. They're like, "Oh, why do I have monoliths so bad? Here's the subliminal that will turn your eyes into a monolid." Like, fuck off!
Oh my god, so yeah. Did I ever tell you about that one time I saw a video of someone gluing their eyelid down? And I was so shocked that someone would want monolids. It's crazy. Crazy stuff people doing. Glue, like, not like eyelash glue, like Elmer's glue.
What the fuck?
Yeah. This was like a while back. It was like before eyelash glue was well known for eyelashes. Like I didn't know what fake eyelashes were back then. Yeah. Hmm.
But yeah,
But
normalize having monolids in Asia.
normalize having
A lot
monolids.
of Asians have
Asia.
monolids, and then they're still like, "Oh, monolids are so like they're so not pretty." I think it's also because so many people have it that they don't want to have it. They want to look special.
Really? Dang.
Yeah. I mean, do you want to look like every other bitch out there? Nah, probably not.
Yeah, but there's other ways to do that other than like expanding your eyes by 0.01%.
Eh. I mean, if you do it, and like I'm also in the camp of if you do it and it makes you happy, go for it. But
Right.
also at the same time, it's like, eh.
Yes. Uh, is there a conspiracy like the beauty industry both like promoting kind of diverse beauty but also specific type of beauty so that people would buy more beauty products?
Oh man, my my
I
self-service call center is calling me again.
what? Oh no, Mika.
I think it's because what do you call it?
Didn't
Not
pay?
lease. No, not didn't pay. It's the contract ran out.
Ran out.
Like it's at the end of it. It's on its last legs. It's like last month of it, and they're like, please sign with us again. Please keep using our services. And I'm like, no, probably not. I don't need two phone numbers.
Did you my dad is uh basically Black Friday, Cyber Monday, right? We wanted to get a new phone for my younger brother, and so our current carrier is T-Mobile, and T-Mobile was having this thing where it's like, if you open a new cell phone
Number.
line, yeah, you can
Uh,
get like a iPhone for free, like that sort of thing, right? And but you open the new line at like a lower price than what we usually pay for lines, right? And so my dad was like, "Okay, cool. We'll just open a new line. So we'll have five lines total in our four people family. So there's just like one line that nobody's using." And then they're like, "Okay, cool. You can do that." But this deal, the new line that you opened up comes with a free additional cell phone line at no extra cost. You don't have to pay anything for it. It's just free. And I was like, okay, sure, we'll take that too. So now we have six cell phone lines in a four-person household. So two of them are not being used.
yeah, that like I mine the number that I have extra. So they're like, if you buy this phone,
Hmm.
at this discounted price, you need to open a new phone number to go with it,
Right.
and then use that number for a year.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
And so I was under contract with, like, I signed, like, my dad signed it, and it was like a number under his name. And I've used it for a year now. I only use it for Wi-Fi, like for data, because this carrier has better data than the other carrier I was using.
Oh, okay.
So I kind of use it, but I also, like, I don't use it to receive calls.
Yeah.
So now fast forward to now, they're like, I know it's probably the, oh, you didn't pay last month, and oh, your cell service is running out. Please renew it. And I'm like, I'm not gonna renew this number, my dude. I'm just not. I don't need it. What else? Normalize eating Asian food as normalize having heavy breakfast.
Um, uh, sure. Whatever you want, man.
Normalize having a full meal for breakfast, not like just some donuts or cinnamon rolls.
Oh yes. Unnormalize the donuts for breakfast.
That's such an American thing, donuts for breakfast.
Yeah, it is. So is cereal. But
Yeah.
cereal isn't good for you. Imagine having breakfast. I was gonna say, I was like, oops, can't relate.
Normalize having a collection of
Dunkin'.
mugs.
A collection of mugs. It's already normalized, the mugs? Wait, what? Oh, you know, like the Starbucks mugs for US states? Oh, you mean the
Yeah, those
donuts?
are
Yeah.
the mugs are so ugly. The US Starbucks mugs are so ugly. The Chinese Starbucks mugs, bussin'.
Wait, let me check. What? I've never seen mugs in a Chinese Starbucks.
Chinese Starbucks cups are like next world cute.
This is not that cute. What? Oh, wait.
Just check the
No, that's
alpaca
not.
mug. Check the alpaca mug.
Alpaca?
Yeah, the 2019 alpaca mug, so cute.
This was Starbucks?
Yeah, that was Starbucks.
Oh! What? What? Oh my god, my screen just glitched. What is this? Cute. What the fuck? I see.
Starbucks China came out with an entire like animal themed stuff in 2019, and it was so fucking cute.
Hang on. Yeah,
Put it on stream. Put it on stream.
grabbing it. Properties, browse.
Thank you for the lurk. Have fun lurking. We're just talking shit now.
Yeah, exactly. We moved on. Our topic really strayed. This is the Starbucks mug. This one, right? It's
Yeah,
pink
that one. That
alpaca.
one. It's just
Yeah. It has
that's
like
so
a
cute.
tea thing. I don't know what you call it. The stuff you shove your tea leaves in. So cute.
Yeah, but that was in 2019. They don't have it anymore.
Oh, they stopped doing the animal line?
I think so.
Oh,
Oh, during the year of the tiger, they had a tiger mug. So cute.
just immediately. Is it the one with a white tiger sticking out of it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So cute.
This is cute, but it's slightly impractical. Isn't it? Isn't the tiger looks really large and it feels like it takes up a lot of room. Just put it here since we're no longer body positive. I mean, no, we still are shit.
We're no longer body positive, yes.
That's right. Instead of everyone feeling good about their bodies, everyone should feel like shit.
I'm waiting for Starbucks Year of the Dragon stuff because next year is Year of the Dragon.
Oh, really?
Yeah, boy. I'm 24 next year, so it's the Year of the Dragon.
Oh. Those looks like the meme where you stab your eyes with the ears of the animals you. What? Stab your eyes with the ears of the animals when you.
Oh,
Oh!
that. No.
What's this year's zodiac? Oh, yeah, rabbit. Right. I keep forgetting the order.
Thailand Starbucks mugs are okay.
China Starbucks mugs?
Thailand's
Oh,
are okay,
Thailand.
but the Chinese ones bussin'.
I when I search like country and then Starbucks mug, I just see like the same design for the US state mugs, you know? I'm like, this
Yeah,
is
those
just
are so ugly.
it's okay. Do they have a rabbit one? Oh wait, let's check. Well, I don't know if this is it. Oh wait, they do. Ooh, it's similar to the tiger one. Cute, cute. Here, this one.
Oh wait, the ones for Starbucks Thailand, for the Halloween season, so cute. Let me grab it for you. Wait, was this Thailand or was this China?
The rabbit?
No, the one I'm looking at.
It's so round. Yeah, right? Mochi.
I mean, it could be China. I don't remember. No, I think this is Starbucks China.
Yeah.
Mm.
I really don't like the US Starbucks like not they're not mugs. It's like the water bottles with the split like the very tall water bottles. Oh, wait, this is so cute. Oh, the little ghost. Oh.
Oh, I found it! I found it! I found it! The holiday vintage set for the current like Starbucks stuff right now. Let me grab it for you. Oh, the one they still have the one from Halloween.
The one that you sent? This one?
No. Starbucks Thailand is different. That one I think is Starbucks China.
Yeah, this is Starbucks China. Oh my god. Oh, the little topper.
Starbucks cu- Starbucks cups are so cute.
Sorry. Yeah.
Wait, there's this bear set for the winter.
Bear set. Oh. Oh my god. Is the scarf real? Like, is it like a warmer?
Yeah, I think so. It does come with the bear.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna go to mom, be like, Mom, I need a Starbucks mug. She's gonna be like, what the fuck?
Why? You can drink out
She's
of
gonna be
anything
like, do you
else.
even have money? And I'm like, no, I just bought shoes. I bought shoes and a new bag and a kilo of protein powder. I don't have money anymore.
Oh wait. Oh my god. Look, wait, this is Starbucks Hong Kong. They have like Moon Bunny. moon bunnies, like coffee cup. It's so.
Wait,
Oh,
Starbucks Island also have like bunny, uh, moon
these
bunny themed thing.
lads, look at them.
Oh, those are so cute.
Oh my god. Bunny.
The 25th anniversary Starbucks tumblers are also cute here. Like 25 years of Starbucks Thailand.
Oh.
Oh, fun fact, Starbucks Thailand is not owned by America Starbucks, so it's a different company. It's just like they bought the rights to the name
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
the recipes. Yeah. Most Starbucks in the world are like that, I think, except for
Yeah.
Starbucks China.
Oh,
Starbucks China
okay.
is owned by Starbucks America.
I see. Makes sense.
And then you're like, then why does Starbucks America not get cute cups? Because America fucking sucks.
Well, yeah, America doesn't get cute cups. Starbucks mug. It's just the state mugs.
Oh, honey, we can't go back home yet. We haven't bought the Starbucks state mug.
How will they know that we traveled to this state if we don't have the Starbucks mug? See, there are some cute mugs, but I don't know if this is like Starbucks US or if this is something else.
Do you guys have the Starbucks teddy bear at least?
What? No. There's a Starbucks
You
teddy
guys
bear?
don't have the Starbucks teddy bear?
What? I don't buy stuff from Starbucks. Oh, okay. It's a teddy bear. What?
In the US, Starbucks Year of the Rabbit drinkware is similar to the Lunar New Year. Designs available in the Asia Pacific region, Japan, featuring celebrated rabbit embracing spring flowers. Oh, you guys did have this. It's not as cute. It looks fucking basic, but like, you guys did have something.
Okay. Great. We've got a Starbucks enough. Oh, this is very. Yeah, it is cute. It is, but it is also pretty basic.
The Chinese ones are so cute for the Year of the Rabbit.
These are the American Starbucks.
The Korean one are so like, it's like beige mom, but like green.
Who's
Green
mom?
mom.
What?
Beige mom. You know the beige mom aesthetic?
Oh, like beige walls. What? What? Beige
I
mom
don't.
aesthetic?
Nah, never mind.
I'm, it's okay. I'll look it up. I want to understand the hip cool kids lingo.
Oh, Starbucks Vietnam has a different zodiac for Year of the Rabbit, so it becomes Year of the Cat. So they had a cat cup. Cat cup.
Oh. Oh yeah, like this one, the cat cub and the bunny one and the tiger one are all
So cute.
interconnected.
Yeah, so cute.
Yeah, that's wild. I didn't know Starbucks had other mugs other than the state ones and the tumblers.
Oh boy, it's almost lunch. That means I can eat again. Normalize eating.
Normal, well, yes. Please normalize eating.
Yeah, tell that to yourself.
I ate today. Yeah.
How much did you eat? What did you eat when?
I ate the same sandwich 4 times. 2 for
Why did
lunch,
you have
2 for
4
dinner.
meals? Are you not having intermittent fasting?
No, 2 for lunch, 2 for dinner, cause one sandwich is small. And and I put uh these vegetables and meat like a healthy person would eat.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Skeptical.
And then I made a smoothie. So
Uh-huh.
with like fruits and shit and spinach. And then I couldn't get the lid off, but you saw my disaster feedback, right?
Oh, not beauty related, but normalize having accents.
No. Yeah.
Americans and English speaking people from like English speaking countries will always equate not having an accent to speaking English better. You're like, oh, you speak English so well, you don't have an Asian accent. And I'm like, people with an Asian accent can probably, like, yeah, it's just, you guys aren't used to hearing accents, that's why you don't understand them. So you think that they speak bad, but they actually speak fine.
Yeah.
Like, their grammar is correct, their word choices are
Well,
intellectual.
that's the thing. It's like, but if you have like a really heavy accent, like doesn't even matter where you're from, if you just have like a really heavy accent, sometimes it's just harder to understand.
Yeah, but harder to understand does not mean that they're less
Well,
equipped
yeah.
at using the language.
Yeah.
So yeah, normalize having accents,
Normally.
because when people compliment you on being able to use a language well, they'll say, "Oh, you speak just like a native. You have no accent." And I'm like, "That's not a fucking compliment." They think it is, but it's really not.
It's just an
Because what do
observation.
natives do? What do natives do, huh? Natives say shit like should off instead of should have.
Yeah.
You're saying I'm that dumb? Fuck you.
Okay. All right. There. Okay.
Oh, but the funniest thing to me will always be like if I speak English in Europe, they'll be like, "You sound so American. Are you American? Did you live in America?" And I'd be like, "Nah." And I speak to an American, they're like, "You sound something. you
You
sound,
sound
you
something.
sound, you sound like something. You're definitely not Asian. What are you? Like you're not American, but you're not Asian. What are you?"
No, I'd still say your accent sounds more Asian.
Yeah, but it doesn't sound like typical Asian accent.
It's not a heavy Asian accent. It's like it's definitely like the accent of, someone who's very used to speaking English, you know?
No, because like when people say Asian accent and what they think of as an Asian accent in their head is usually a very heavy Asian accent or like a very stereotypical East Asian accent
Er,
or like kind of like a Singaporean accent, stuff like that. They'd be like, "You don't sound like that. What are you? Where are you from? You speak English so well." I'm like, and they're like, "Where did you learn it?"
in Asia.
Did you live did you live in the States before? Is that why you speak English so well? I'm like, you think the States can teach me English? You think the States have the capability of teaching anyone proper English?
I mean,
No.
people are doing fine, man. What are you talking about?
Yeah, yeah, fucking should off.
Yeah, but that's a small percent of people, and mostly
That's a
people
really large
online.
percent of people.
It's mostly people online who aren't writing academic papers. I feel like I don't know.
Actually,
I
people that write academic papers are a smaller group of people than people
okay.
online writing shit off.
I'm sorry, I misspoke, but um no,
Yeah.
I mean like as like what hmm. I think it's children.
No, adults too.
There are adults too, but I think it's mostly children.
Nah, a lot of adults actually.
When I think of an adult writing, I think of journalists
See,
and
you're wrong.
people who use what the fuck? People who use Grammarly.
Yeah, most people don't do that.
What are you're just but you're just basing this off of like what? Like comments? Like the comment section?
Yeah, where else?
A, a, forums? I guess forums also have bad
Do
grammar.
you go on forums?
Reddit is a forum.
Oh my god. Fuck off. Goodbye.
No, come back! Where else am I supposed to post my Hollow Stars color alignment conspiracy theory? Oh no, did Nico?
Normalize trauma dumping.
No. Um, normalize trauma dumping in the correct at the correct time. Or
Put the
actually,
fun in funeral.
what?
Normalize putting the fun in funeral.
No. uh, any other complaints about the world?
No, like honestly. We should normalize being in quotations weird to people we just met. Because like how else are you gonna know if you click or not? Because like people
Um,
are always like, we need to be a normie when we're out in public. We need to be a normie when we're out in public. You can't show too much of what you like in public because a lot of people wouldn't like. You just assume that people would not like that because society said that people wouldn't like that. But like, if someone comes up to me and then goes like, "Oh my god, you like," they see my Kave charm on the back of my phone, like, "Oh my god, you like Kave too? Me too. I've also played Genshin Impact." I'd be like red flag, but also,
red flag. Yeah, sure.
no, I'm joking. I'd be like, "Oh my god, we have something in common to talk about. We can."
Well, that's the thing. It's less of a like I'm being a normie so that people won't think I'm weird, and more of a I'm being a normie so I don't have to explain too much.
Like, yo, in public, come up to me and start talking about Omegaverse.
No. I'm fine talking about Omegaverse in public if everyone in the conversation knows what Omegaverse is. I just like I'm not interested in explaining
Yeah,
Omegaverse to someone.
I'm gonna be at a physical event in February, and if anyone's in the area and wants to come up to me and talk about Omegaverse, you're welcome. You're welcome to.
I'm not ready to talk about Omegaverse while sober. Yeah. Like
And call me old
yeah.
fashioned, but I think alphas should always be with omegas, not with other alphas, because that's just so
How
basic.
dare you? Alphas can be with whoever they want. Alphas being with omegas are it's very basic. That's very basic. If you want a twist on the norm, on the Omegaverse norm, then you should pair alphas with someone else other than omegas.
I think alphas with alphas is just fucking toxic, especially when like you have bitching involved.
Okay, then alphas with betas.
Alphas with betas is just going to be like one of them is just like I can't smell anything. Well, I can smell you and you smell great, but I can't smell anything from you.
That's
And then
like
one of them is
okay.
just always going to be insecure, and they're going to like, you're going to leave me for a better smelling Omega.
Beta Omega makes me sad.
There's literally only one good Beta Omega Dojinshi, and I don't even remember what it is anymore.
This is why I don't. Ah, man. We can have. Never mind. I'll save it for our Omega Verse episode next week.
Our Omega Verse episode next week. Yes, yes.
I love the range of topics we cover. First, talk about body positivity. Next one is Omega Verse. Because Miko is a very proud, loud and proud Omegaverse supporter. I don't like Omegaverse, so
I just think Mpreg.
yeah, Miko.
Normalize male pregnancy.
No, that's true. Male pregnancy should be normalized, but um, Omegaverse. It's just I don't like. Maybe I.
I just think Omegaverse makes people more comfortable with the idea of male pregnancy.
Oh, sure.
Because you're now more exposed to an idea that you never even considered before, and then you get to play around that really safe space because everyone in the space is no one's gonna judge you for like
That's the thing
trial
is
and error with Mpreg.
like
And then we have reality where Mpreg does happen.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I mean, and some people in chat or viewing might like lurking might be like, what the fuck are they talking about? Mpreg in reality?
Oh my god. If we
And
do
that,
the Omegaverse next week, buy some drinks. Yeah.
and to that I say that most people forget that some trans men are still able to produce offspring,
Yeah.
and therefore that is considered male pregnancy. So
Yeah.
Mpreg does exist in real life, like life imitates art and art imitates life.
Yeah. Yeah. Like Mpreg is great and all. And it's great that Omegaverse does that, sure. But maybe it's just I don't read enough Omegaverse, but I rarely see Mpreg in Omegaverse. It usually ends after sex. You know what I mean? Like they don't have a child.
They don't usually go into detail about the Mpreg and Omegaverse because no one really wants to think about the idea that the human anus can be used as a cloaca, like a fucking chicken.
Yeah, but no, I'm not talking about like what like the actual birth. Like I sure you can skip that, but I mean like actually having a child. Let's be in the future. What? Wait,
I mean,
Zay, are you talking about real life or Megaverse?
real life.
Real life, right? Yeah.
Oh, right. Normalize calling everyone of any gender girl.
Yes.
Girl, like
Girl.
we have normalized dude. Dude has become gender neutral. Now let's go make girl gender neutral.
Girl is gender neutral. It's so funny just thinking about like, just anyone messing up. And just being like, oh girl, no.
Just like call the manliest person you know a girl.
Yes.
Call your dad girl.
Maybe wait on that.
Call your parents for Christmas, girl.
You're coming home for the holidays. Hey girlies, how you doing? And your parents are standing at the door like, what the fuck?
Hey girlies, it's been so long.
Your grandparents, girls. Oh god.
Yo, grandmama, this apple pie straight up bussin' for real, for real.
Oh my god, bro. I don't know. If I was a grandma and my grandchildren were thought of me cool enough to use slang around me, I don't know. That feel pretty good. If they don't speak the language, they won't know. You have a point. Success.
Do your grandparents speak English?
No.
Same.
So
Why are you Pink
Omegaverse,
Panthering?
my brain empty. So next week is Omegaverse. Have we decided?
Yes.
Great.
We're gonna go into deep detail about the Omegaverse. Like I don't even need to do research. I can just talk out of my ass for Omegaverse. I'm so good at it.
I literally need to do more research because I don't read enough. Or at least the reason why I don't like Omegaverse is because I think all the stories are the same.
I
Good
mean,
luck. You
all
mean
high school stories are the same, so all Omegaverse stories being the same is kind of like whatever.
all high school stories?
Yeah, all stories set in high school are kind of the same. So if you like high school stories, you get mostly the same things. So
What?
it's kind of like
Not
an Omegaverse
really.
is kind of like that. Yeah, see, it's like that. Like you say, all Omegaverse is the same, and it's like the answer is not really. But when you look at the big picture, yeah, they're all kind of the same.
Okay. Sure.
But it's the same but different, you know? Like maybe someone spilled salt on this one and they used sugar instead of salt for that
What kind
one.
of Omegaverse are you reading? Okay. I see what you mean. But uh oh, I read this. Should I even talk about this or should I save it for later?
I don't know.
Have
We're
you?
coming to an end.
Yeah, we're really running out of things. But have you ever read this one BL Omegaverse story? Um, where the Omega has some powers I have never seen before in Omegaverse, and like
What?
they were like, yeah, like what was it? See, I don't. It's been a while, but they like produced this like little ball, and they never quite explained what this ball is. It was just like a sphere, like a white sphere, at least on the page. I don't know what actual color it was, right? And it was just like they just like stuck it onto the alpha to like track him like a air tag.
What the fuck?
I was like, I've never seen this before. Since when could they do that?
Anyways, what was our takeaway for body positivity again? Everything good in moderation? Okay, cool.
Everything good in moderation. Uh, be healthy, and if you're healthy, then you're sexy.
No.
What?
Ignore whether you're beautiful or not, so long as you can. So long as you like yourself and where you're at, that is okay. That is a-okay.
Okay. All
Because
right.
if you don't like where you're at, you can always change. And changing is okay.
Our takeaway is change is good. Change is okay.
Change is good as long as it's healthy.
Yes. Yeah.
No fat shaming and no skinny
Yeah.
shaming either.
Yes. Just no shaming.
No shaming of anyone at any state of their body.
Yeah, especially no mid shaming. I've never heard of that though.
People do shame them though. Like not shame, but exclude them from the body positivity movement.
Yeah.
Like you only get roles occasionally. You don't deserve to be here.
You're only fat sometimes.
You only feel bloated. You're not actually fat.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was another thing that the person in the video mentioned way back when I was talking about their video. And they were saying that like other gatekeeping stuff, but basically, like oh, the people who show off um like oh, this is me when I sit down and my stomach looks like this, and then when I stand up my stomach looks like this. So don't be deluded, right? And they're like that's not body positivity.
That is body
But it
positivity
is
though.
though. Yeah. I'm like I thought that was literally what it was. That like sort of like showing how like you see people with six packs, but like they're also tensing their muscles. You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
yeah,
Like like beauty standards are a fucking lie, and this is what bodies are actually like. Love it.
yes. Unhypnotize yourself. Stop looking at 2D anime girls.
Us 2D anime girlies. Hi, hello.
Oh shit. I mean, only continue looking if it's us. All right, cool. That's it. No more. I don't. How do we end this?
Love yourself.
Bye
Bye.
bye.